place has a wicked vibe.
So this more up your alley than Clouds?
Hey, at least here you know what you're getting.
That'll keep you hard for hours.
Interesting. They really put everything in this game. What's this?
I can be anything you want me to be.
Shit, her implants are older than I am.
Can't believe she finds the spares to keep them running.
Oh yeah.
Hey, not one step closer.
Why
Here
not?
to see who.
Got a message for Fingers. Comes from the Tiger Claws.
And that message would be...
Two things. Urgent and confidential.
meaning?
Meaning you got a choice.
Oh yeah?
You either get your shit kicked in for being slow, or for being a nosy prick.
Fine. Let him through, Sludge.
No. Oh, gracious creature! And benign!
Visiting through the elements of Europe! Us through the world with
Bloody stains imbrued! If for a friend the king of all we own,
Blue butter?
our prayer to
The hell are
him
they
shall
taking?
for thy peace
Blue,
arise!
Sounds like paradise. "24 hours, you feel no pain and barely remember a thing afterwards."
Who can blame them then? Fingers. Know where I can find him?
If I could, I'd swap, you know? Why does everything have to be so damn convoluted? In the end, all I got left are shredded cables and empty bottles.
America, a prophecy. The terror answered, I am Orc. Wealth around the accused tree. The times are ended. Shadow past. The morning gins to break. The fury joy. This looks like a... Yeah, I'm not gonna understand what that is. This is already sounding like gibberish.
You will be whenever Mox in town descends on this shithole. You got a financial claim? Take it to court, you pussy.
Cards.
Got that breaking point. Pay me what you owe me, and you can fuck off to greener pastures.
I don't owe you shit!
Oh, but you do. And that shit has a name. Something around 20 thou.
What? Come on, you pulled that number out of your ass!
Hey, what's that tone with me, you skank? Hey, look in the mirror. Who paid for all that? Think Fingers would have fixed a cracked faceplate for free? You want out, you gotta pay me back.
She's not getting out. Definitely not getting out. Definitely not getting out.
V, hey.
Scan these girls. Rosie Harper. Who's this?
Hello? There's a
Mrs.
line.
Sparks.
Nuh-uh, you ain't cutting.
Sit your ass down.
Chrome Night Love. Chroman's mask glistened in the light of the setting sun, like a beacon in the dark of this rotten city. Lucian's heartbeat began to quicken. Her legs trembled beneath her. Hot blood pumped through her veins in a way she did not know it could. He looked at her, his strong masculine figure towering over the bloodied corporate corpse, which was just a moment ago had violently tried to defile Lucy's virtue. What's the matter with me? Her mind raced. Why him? Why me? Hundreds of questions burned inside her brain, but when she finally parted her lips to speak, only one question emerged. Who are you really? Crowman took Lucy's into his cold metal hands. She flinched at the touch. You know I can tell... You know... I can't tell you that. They'll find you. They'll rip my secret out of you any way they can and kill you. I don't care about any of that. I love you. I love you. She could not feel his face, his real one, concealed under a veil of chrome, but she could have sworn she could hear a note of emotion in his deep voice. You love the dream. You don't know who hides under this mask. I don't care what you look like. What if I'm disfigured? I'll pay for the operation. And if I am an android, it doesn't matter. And then suddenly, in one swift motion, Crowman removed the mask to reveal the face of Dementia de Vele. What if I am a woman? Lucia stood there, dumbstruck. A tempest of emotion swirled in a fury throughout her being. But after a moment passed, the storm calmed, and she smiled warmly, taking her savored face into her hands. The peripheral clouds of her tremulous mind began to part. Lucia was beginning to see clearly at last. How many times does a woman need to say, she loves you? Lucia smirked and whispered softly, before you believe her.
Down and wait your turn.
Crime block. McCrane scanned the room with his deafest, ferocious sweep. This corpse was no different than the dozens he'd seen over the years. The dead man's eyes, frozen in fear, his ligaments, wires, intestines strewn about the floor. None of it made any impact on McCrane's anymore. I've lived too long, he thought, and cops who don't die quickly usually find themselves paying for the other side eventually. In this case, as clear as it used napkin at Deputy Zal's, he murmured to Junior Inspector Malowiski. Cybercosis came in through the window. Victim let him inside. Must have known each other. Prints are all over the glass. Holy shit. Malakowski shook his head in disbelief. How'd the fucker get all the way up the 11th floor? See these grooves on the windsill? Climbing spikes implanted. Kids these days are getting installed to put stupid rooftop stunts. Get cheap thrills. Malowiski made his way over the window to examine the evidence. His superior had so effortlessly pieced together. The veteran detective lit a cigarette and stared back into the corpse's lifeless eyes. Although McCrane had never seen this man before, he felt as if he'd known him a long time. And still, he felt nothing for him. No pity, no compassion. This was only a body now, no longer a person. Suddenly, Malowiski's unsteady voice woke McCrane from his thoughts. Boss? These prints on the outside of the window, they belong to you. Crane let out a quick, puncturing chuckle. Never much took you for a jokester, Moloniski. The detective said with an amused smirk as he rolled up his sleeves to expose his wrists. And I wonder just how I would get there without any climber's claws. But before the junior inspector could respond, McCrane felt an uneasiness shoot up his spine. This room, this man, the smell of blood. He felt compelled to walk over to the scavenged victim and reach inside his pocket. A photo. His own face staring back at him. Moloniski slowly drew his pistol. I believe you, the shaken protege uttered with a pain in his voice. All this time, I idolized a murderer. I don't understand, muttered McCrane, secretly loud enough to hear his own voice. Something else began to drawn out of his words, even his thoughts. A strange criminal force. For the first time in my life, I don't understand. And then, crack, a gunshot. Damn. Sad. Who's this? Evelyn? Evelyn? No, Judy. Yo.
Glad to see a familiar face.
I'm worried sick about her, V. Had no idea anything had happened.
We'll find her. I know we will. Mocs don't happen to have fingers in their crosshairs.
No, why?
Heard Joy Toys come out of his clinic in worse shape than they come in.
Yeah, well, can't solve all the world's problems at once. We're gonna be here forever, I just know it. Maybe you could talk to those girls, see if we can cut in front?
Why me?
I don't think they like me. Just give it a shot. That or come up with something better.
Sit back and talk to the Joy Toys.
Think Evelyn's being kept here somewhere.
On the one hand, hope she is, because I want her back fast. But on the other, hope to God no, because who knows what that sick fuck could have done to her.
She means a lot to you, doesn't she?
And you've arrived at that conclusion how exactly?
Moment you knew where she was, you sprang into action.
Once you get close to Evelyn, you never want to let her go.
You worked at Clouds.
Not as a doll. Tuned their virtues. That's where I met Ev, Tom, and the rest of the crew.
You see a woman with blue hair around here? Had a doll chip.
Think I know who you're talking about. Fingers worked on her, sure.
She's still here?
No idea. Gotta ask him.
My friend here, she's in real sorry shape. You couldn't let us cut in front, just this once.
Of course. Honey, be my guest.
Oh,
Well, now,
hell yeah.
Hold on a sec. Didn't seem so bad just a minute ago.
She's a toughie. Keeps it inside, mostly.
Now try to open those.
Come on, let's go.
How about now?
Better. Wait, something's wrong. Can't see nothing but a blur.
Faceplate's previous owner had a longer face than you. Edges are stretching your optic nerves.
I think he's done.
Don't
We going in?
worry. Your eyes will adjust. Eventually. Yes? Hello? What can I do for you?
Need a minute of your time.
A minute? That's all? Shame. Could watch those juicy lips of yours flap for hours, days. But I'm busy right now. You, Tiger Claws? Far as I know, I'm all paid up.
We're with the Mox.
The Mox? Why didn't you say so? So, what brings you here?
Can't speak
Evelyn
or what?
Parker. I need to know where she is.
Step into my office, please. Many girls come through here. So many. But let me put it to you this way. I believe in giving each of them the personal touch. I'm more than a chop doc. See, I know what people truly want. To be flattered, praised, patted. To feel like they deserve it. Of course, I can't remember each and every one. Please set your exquisite derrieres down.
Can't speak or what?
Suggest you start remembering all you can. Either that, or I'll make sure you never forget my face.
2 beefers from a BD studio took her. Didn't even know their names.
Want details, damn it! Name the studio.
They mentioned a moth of all things. Virtues with the death's head. Said she'd be good for the moth.
Need air. I'll be outside.
Yeah, have anything in here? The heck? Ew. Studded dildo, what the fuck?
Food from a tube.
Why does that have a thing over him?
I let her go back to Clouds. Could have stopped her, but I didn't.
Don't worry. We'll find her, I know it.
We'll fucking find what's left of her butchered corpse.
Hey, keep it together. You want to give up now?
No. Only lead we got's an XBD. Where's that get us?
We also know we're looking for something related to the Death's Head. It's better than nothing.
I don't get your optimism. Still sounds like a big fat nothing to me.
Death's Head symbol bring anything to mind? Anything. Doesn't matter how small.
This industry... I mean, market's looking for every kind of fetish out there. It's cavernous. But an XBD outfit'd be on the move almost always. Makes them harder to nab, harder to sting.
Need to find out where they scroll these things.
Need to figure out where they're scrolling this stuff. Gotta be a rat hole of some sort. Doubt they do much shooting on location.
Yeah, gotta be somewhere quiet, out of the way.
It could be we'll see something to point us in their direction in one of their virtues.
Ugh, have to be real gonks to leave a clue.
Everyone, everything leaves something behind. Just need to know where to look. Lucky for me, I'm running around with the best BD specialist in town. Has an extra pair of expert eyes.
Well, your BD expert has a better idea. Pleasures of Night City, a domain with its twin on the dark net.
Every kind of thing goes on there. Might stumble on something useful.
Let me think for a sec. Think I've got a better idea. Saw a smut shop on Jig Street. All kinds of stuff there.
Think you might find a death's head?
Can't hurt to try.
Meantime, see if I can't find something on the NCP domain. I'll wait in the van.
Alright.
Thanks to the bulletproof Erendite from Rayfield, your only worry is getting stuck in traffic.
偉大なリーダーを求める世界に荒坂社は全力で応えます。荒坂警備システムに加入すれば平和は常にあなたのものになります。いかなる脅威も
Where's your cute little ass?
What's this one do? Use your imagination. Why do you think I came here? So I wouldn't have to.
Yeah. Looking for, something special. A brain dance to really...
You mean smut?
Nah, more hardcore.
Won't find it here. But there's a guy on Jig Street, has a whole lot of peculiar flicks. And I mean peculiar.
Looking for something raw, untouched. Raw's all you get with me. What's your edge? Want something that'll floor me. Really scramble the neurons. We've got it all, man. Bare knuckle boxing, shootouts, black ops, interrogations, amputations. No. I mean something like, well, you know. Fetishes. No, come on, you know what I mean? No, I don't. Think I'd be doing this job if I could read minds? I want to know what it's like to kill somebody.
Huh?
See, wasn't so hard. So, got some classics from the last Corp War, or armed robbery if you're looking for something fresher.
Fucking freak! Yo.
What are you looking for?
Looking for BDs. A particular kind.
Particular? You a badge?
Give me the best of the best. The ones with the death's head.
Didn't know I was dealing with a connoisseur. Death's head'll cost you, though.
How about a discount for your newest customer?
Only give regulars discounts. If you're short, then fuck off.
Got anything that might interest me?
This one, deep fried death head's moth. Damn, that's hella.
Pleasure doing biz with you.
That's hella money.
Yeah?
Here, kitty, what's the rush?
So he didn't ask for any money?
What are you doing here?
Not even installments? Like I said, he just finished his
Hop in. Let me get everything prepped. You make sure the wreath's snug on you. You'll watch while I edit in real time. The old one, too.
Ready when you are.
Want you to describe what you see. Might catch something.
Electric corp patch in the coveralls.
What's that?
Scav, gotta be. No one else with that kind of fashion sense. Ordered recently. Can't beat that rich synth-goth aroma. Cheap shit. Cold, too. Mm-hmm. Buck a slice. Coffee was cold. Like, from the day before. Pizza looked fresh, though.
So?
Means someone's grabbing buck a slice regularly. Which is not something someone does for the flavor and fresh ingredients. Pizza shares its DNA with styrofoam. Nobody's gonna schlep across town for it. Okay. We're looking for an electric core power plant located near a bucket slice.
EC used to have a big old complex in Charter Hill. Bucket Slice checks out too. How can you be sure though?
Christ, it's hot. Thermal readings are off the charts.
Keep looking.
go. Old electric-core power plant in Charter Hill. Gotta make do with this for now. Nothing else to garner from this scroll. No time to lose. We gotta go there.
Definitely. Ride with me?
Let's get going.
On our way.
Yeah, cops blew up my car, so I got no ride.
Still can't shake it. That virtue sample we saw with the Death's Head moth. If all they scroll is snuff, then...
Stop it. There'd have to be utter gonks to waste her on something like that.
What do you mean?
We're talking about a girl who's not only a natural at what she does, but also has got a doll's implant. I mean, that's not a package you find lying out in the street.
Can't believe people actually pay. They're in this game. They pay for videos that are just like what it's like to kill somebody. That's crazy. Black market type shit. Judy don't look half bad, bro. I like Judy.
You are paying your respects with 101.9. The Dirge.
And here we are.
Yeah, Judy's fine.
Find us a way inside. I'll hang back, scan the subnet, see if there's any blueprints of the complex lying around. Join you as soon as I find something. Let's link on Hollow till then.
It's not gonna be pretty in there.
So, if you mean to tell me to hang back altogether, don't bother.
All right, going in.
Get everything inside. Almost. What do you mean, almost? Grab a crate and get your ass moving.
It's my break. Chill.
Alright, enough slacking around. Get that shit off the street.
Has been touted as Night City's best corporation to work for. This prestigious award can be attributed to the numerous employee benefits they offer, such as 5 paid vacations a year, unlimited access to
doing nothing but moving crates, and I fucking quit.
Implant acquisition assistance. Were that not impressive enough, 34% of Militech employees have also been promised a retirement package. In other news, the NCPD welcomes a boost to its authority.
75 years of cyberware. Introduction. A century ago, losing a limb meant tragedy. It meant living with permanent disability, with severely reduced physical capability, and often with chronic pain. What's more, people with disabilities frequently suffered from widespread discrimination, both active by employment and or passive, unconscious. Today, assuming the dismemberment victim is financially stable, loss of limb amounts to little or more than a minor inconvenience. A century ago, employers could impose specific dress codes, hairstyles, regulations, and piercings and tattoo bans. Many even press their employees to maximize productivity, often in violation of the law, such as through anti-pregnancy policies. At the time, however, deeper involvement with employees' bodies was simply impossible, legal or otherwise. But with the advent of cyberware, employers in the second half of the 21st century have imposed requirements for skin, bone, muscle, and organ and eye replacements in order to improve performance and workplace effectiveness. In extreme cases, security sector employees are commonly urged to undergo so-called full body conversions or full cyberization. Such has changed over the past 75 years from when cybernetic implants first hit the mass markets. Many in the field of history of technology have argued cyberware is a positive force for progress, and many have urged the opposite. This book attempts to describe and contextualize the changes, for better or worse, that it has introduced to our professional and personal lives. How has cyberware led us to where we are today, and where it is taking us next?
As of today, the police may detain criminals.
Quality's lousy, but I did what I could. What am I looking out for? Every single piece of tech I see, security, heater, what am I looking out for?
Take a look around if you want.
I think I recognize these.
What are they?
Vive markings.
You familiar with them?
Not enough to know what they actually mean. Heard of who might use them, though.
Who?
Could be the Voodoo Boys, but that's just a hunch. Can't be 100% sure.
The spine-chilling Netrunner crew? Hard to find, because they don't want to be. I wouldn't know where to start.
Every single piece of tech I see, security.
We need a layout of the whole room. We will get everything else we need from the Virtue.
What about his messages?
Only if you can do it and be parfait bourré. It's most important that he suspect nothing. Try to be your usual, relaxed self.
And if he starts talking about the biochip himself, should I...
Biochip? Where you hear this? That is not of interest to you.
Should I... Yeah, himself? Should I...
Biochip? Yeah.
Yeah, especially on the biochip himself?
The heck?
Should I...
Biochip? Where you hear this? That is not of interest to you. You spin the Virtue, you come back here. We give you the eddies. That is your one job. The rest is none of your concern. Understand?
Floss himself.
Can I go to the other layer?
Should I...
Might not be important.
Maybe. All of them are from Pacifica. Now's down our search at least. Can't see her face.
Under normal circumstances, that kind of encryption's easy to crack. But not this time. Whoever she is, she's got serious net running skills.
That, or someone's working it for her.
What now?
Looks like I'm going on a field trip to Pacifica. All right, think we got everything.
What do you think?
Evelyn wasn't completely honest with us.
Now we know what happened to Clouds. They're the ones who tried to flatline her. Launched a nuke at her ship.
So it was punishment? For getting played by her?
She knew more than they thought she knew. Couldn't let that go.
So that's who she was running from.
The woman who hired Evelyn. Any idea who we're up against?
Your guess is as good as mine. Sorry, V.
Looks like Evelyn never told us the whole truth.
You're telling me? If I'd known what she'd gotten herself into? I'm so mad at her.
Her only job was to record a virtue. It's pretty damn amazing she managed to organize a full-blown heist. And swipe the biochip from under her boss's noses.
So that's where you came in. She hired you. And brought this all on herself. On you two. There's one more recording. Wanna see it?
Sure, why not? Nothing can surprise me at this point.
Oui, oui, allez. Nous t'ai qu'une raison, moi, c'est tout intelligent pour ça, pour t'y bien. On n'est pas enragé. En plus, c'est le plus bon moyen nous gagner pour nous arriver sur yon non plus. Il faut que nous prenions chance là.
What language is she speaking?
I don't know. Haitian Creole? It is the Voodoo Boys.
Didn't I... Wait, let me see if I've got an auto-translator. Meantime, you try to tune into the phone's frequency. See what the other side's saying. Got it. Give it a second.
We have to know what they're saying. It could be important.
Fine. Just found the auto-translate package. Should get along fine with your system. I'll install it now.
So she's the best route to you. You must take this risk. Share confidence that Sohan will lead us to Elf. You better have a better idea. Good, then you're done questioning my judgment.
Okay, Judy, we're good.
All right, disconnecting. I don't get it. What's this have to do with Johnny Silverhand? He died, like, forever ago. V, you got any idea?
Long story, trust me.
Go ahead. I'm all ears.
Now's not the best time. Can you give me a minute? I need to go over some stuff in my head.
Of course.
Know who they are, who the woman is. Any idea how we find them?
Fuck, V. I've been dead the last half-century. Sorry if I'm unable to hand you all the answers on a chrome fucking platter when you snap your fingers.
These people, what could they want from Alt?
How the hell should I know?
Got no notion whatsoever?
One way or another, everything leads back to that Netrunner. Finding her's our biggest priority. If she knows as much as I think she knows about the chip, she can help us out.
Thought you said nothing could help us.
Nah, just find us that Juju wirehead, okay?
Guys, stress smoking. I've never seen Keanu Reeves smoke so much.
Wait, you got any idea how to get in touch with the Voodoo Boys?
I'll ask around, make a few calls. Let me put it this way. The Voodoo Boys wouldn't trust a cat if it walked onto their turf. But someone's gotta know a way in.
Well, good luck. Hope you won't need it.
Thanks, Judy.
No, V. Thank you. You're a good person. Evelyn could never see what was under people's skin. If she could have gotten to know you a bit better, then... who knows? Things might have turned out differently.
What does that mean? Like love? Like girlfriend, boyfriend?
Hey, that hurt.
V is calling. Ergo, V as well.
Need to make contact with the Voodoo Boys chief, if you can swing it.
Ah, straight to biz. Ultra heavy variety. The Voodoo Boys, led by one Maman Brigitte. It's no easy feat getting an audience with her.
Really not doing biz with the Voodoos?
Surprised? I strive to avoid risking my dealings. They pose much of it. Still, feelers I can extend. No harm in asking around. I just need information from you. A springboard, if you will.
Let's say there's something I got that they want.
You got something for the VDBs. Trust me, they don't want it. They don't need it. An insular bunch all round. Tech, networks, what you will, all in-house. But if you insist, I'll poke around.
I need a car.
Right? Yesterday's come.
I will find you! Where'd you keep your shit now?
None of your biz.
Thought he was taking a piss. Busy until Mr. Hand calls back. Journal. Mama Wells.
B, good to hear you. Finally. Been a long time since we talked. Since when Jackie passed away.
Calling to offer my condolences.
Offer your condolences. Ay, Jesucristo, V. You lived under our roof. Have the decency not to treat me like some stranger you just met. I was going to call you. I prepared an ofrenda for Jaquito. We can't let him go without a proper goodbye. The ceremony will be at the Coyote Cojo. Many of his friends will be there.
I'll be there too.
Say no more, Mama Wells. I'll be there.
I did not doubt it for a second. Ahí te veo, Vi.
I need to steal a car.
Wood able? We got to get rid of it.
Really? He's pretty massive.
V, nice to see you. Oye, sit. Sit. You want a beer?
Wouldn't mind one.
Salud. A lot of time has passed. How you been?
Hanging in there somehow.
Somehow. You could have come over for dinner. Nuestra casa es tu casa. But okay. We put it behind us. I am in the middle of preparing an ofrenda. There is still so much to take care of.
Want to take part in the ceremony?
Rayito de sol.
Could help you
What's
with that.
wrong? Gracias, mi cielo. But I will manage. It's enough you come to say goodbye.
An ofrenda. What's that exactly?
Friends and family. We gather to celebrate the departed. Our memories of them. And we bring things they loved in life and might need in the after.
Sure some beer'd be at the top of Jackie's list.
And there will be beer.
Want to take part in the ceremony, but want to do it the right way, in line with tradition.
Mm-hmm.
But something I'd lay by his casket, that'd do justice to his memory. I don't got anything.
But your heart is in the right place, mi niño. Don't worry. He's symbolic. Look for something in his garage. His past is all there.
Jackie had a garage?
He used it for his motorcycle, mostly. But not so long ago he moved in. You'll find something there, I'm sure.
You won't mind me digging through his stuff?
No, mijo. He's gone, and funerals are for the living, not the dead. Toma, take the key.
She's nice.
Thanks, Mama Wells.
She's nice.
Don't mention it, Vi. You have respect. I admire that. The garage is on Republic. Ahí te veo.
Ivy.
You here alone? This is not exactly the safest neighborhood in town, Misty.
I used to sit on the stairs when I was 10. 26 now. If anything was gonna happen.
What are you doing here?
Sitting and waiting. And yeah, waiting for him. Though I know he's never coming back. Lately, I've just been coming here to sit. An hour. Sometimes 2. I know it's gonk, it's just... I miss him. A lot. Wanna sit? Catch up?
Hardly gonk at all. Just, well, human.
I guess.
Jack talked about you a lot. Always saying how much you meant to him.
Did he really say that? I bet he used different words.
Maybe. But that's what he meant. I really believe that.
You actually got to know him. The real Jackie. Everybody else thought he was a goofball with a rough-hewn face and an edge. But they're wrong.
What did you see in him?
Let me tell you what he told me once. Told me he'd take a bullet for me. In an instant. Even if it'd kill him.
Spoken like a true Haywood boy.
A man. With dreams, ambitions. Only thing they cost him was his life. There's a huge chunk of his past in there.
I laugh because it in the bag it says wet dream.
How come you're outside?
I don't have the key.
Jackie never gave you a set. You two didn't get that far?
He offered, but I wanted him to have his own space. Just his own.
Mama Wells is having a send-off for Jackie. I need to find something he really cared about. Mind giving me a hand?
I'm not sure I should go in there, V.
Still too soon?
No, it's not that. Mama Wells and I aren't exactly on the best terms. She wouldn't want me touching any of his things, disturbing the memory. That I know.
Jackie would want you here. That's more important. Come on. Still full.
His favorite. Strategic reserve. No touching.
How come?
¿Por qué no puedes tocar una reserva estratégica? ¿Va?
Okay.
Guess no man cave's complete without some of those, huh?
He said they're collectibles. They don't print them anymore.
That's definitely why they're up there. Yeah. Basketball signed by Dante Gonzalez.
He was from Haywood, too. Everyone here shot hoops. Dante ran circles around him. I think he might have been the first kid to ditch the Valentinos.
Like Jackie.
Mm-hmm. They both wanted more out of life. Dante's captain of the NC Blackouts now.
Jackie loved to pump iron, didn't he?
He called it his form of meditation. He used to say, barbells are the best listeners. They understand all your problems and never give you gonk advice.
Gotta be hanging here since 2020. Love to poke around engines.
He was 15 when he first got on a bike.
Knowing him, it's a miracle he never wiped out. Locked. I wonder what's in there.
That's his lair. Slept there. He must have had a different key. Let's look around. Might be tucked away somewhere?
For whom the bell tolls. Ernest Hemingway.
Jack read it a dozen times. Always right before a big job. He said the guy who wrote it was tougher than Morgan Blackhand.
You read it? Is it any good?
I never got the chance.
It'd be a good tribute for the Ofrenda, though. Found it.
Oh, Jackie.
That a mandala?
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's a long story.
Hey, you alright?
I'm so much better than all right. I once told Jackie he should sweep all the dark energy out of this place. A sand mandala would do the trick, for example. He told me that out of sand he'd build a castle, a home, the Wells family hideout, stronghold, something.
I guess you made a bigger impression than you thought.
I guess I did.
It's beautiful.
It's hideous. But it's also the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
I was just trying to be nice, Missy. I don't give a fuck about that.
An aquarium.
It used to be Taco's.
And Taco was...
A fish?
His fish. A dwarf shark. Like, mini.
Sounds like a mighty expensive fish.
Oh, I don't think he bought it.
Jackie's favorite tequila. Oh, still sealed.
It's his lucky charm. One of the first bottles ever made by Jesus de Abajo.
The founder of Senson Tequila.
Only 100 of them left in the world.
That's a
all
perfect
owned
gift.
by the 1%.
How'd Jackie get this one?
Some shriveled abuela in Mexico sold it to him. Told him de Abajo had stolen her recipe.
Hell yeah.
Taking this, yeah. Perfect for Jackie.
Well, you got something for your Ofrenda. But we could look around a little more.
Nice still.
messages. Dex, I vouched for you and V. He heard about you, remembered you all too well. He'll want to meet with V, but I think it's just formality. See you at the afterlife. This Saturday, the boys are competing for the World Heavyweight Championship. Beers are already cooling in the fridge. Don't forget about our deal. Flocko wins KO the third round. You better have the Eddies. Not letting you off the hook this time. Jackie, my man, you won't believe your luck. A collector selling a beauty in prime condition. Price is good. If a little over your budget, let me know if you're interested. Because if you aren't, it'll go to someone else. Jacking.
Leather belt.
Sort of a memento. His dad's. Used to beat both Jackie and his mom with it. Until one day, Jackie fought back. Kicked his butt. Told him he'd kill him next time. Old man was hospitalized, and then he left.
Why'd he hold on to it?
In case his dad ever comes back.
True memento, this. Better get going.
Actually, V, I think I'll stay a while. Say bye to him here. Mama Wells wouldn't want me there anyway.
I understand. Take care of yourself, Misty.
Yeah. You too, V.
She's really heartbroken. That was her man.
Then go raise a glass to him, Padre. A few glasses.
De acuerdo.
V, it's good you're here. We're about to start. Sit down, please.
Hey, V.
It's 2:49
Thank you
a.m.
all for coming today. I'm not going to tell you what kind of man my son was, or lament about how much I miss him. Instead, I'll tell you a story. When he was about 19 years old, Jackie was in the Valentinos. They were at war with Maelstrom back then. I get a call from the hospital. They tell me he got shot 3 times, just by the heart. He was conscious when I get there. So many tubes coming out of him. He looked like a pulpo, like an octopus or something. He told me, he said, "No te preocupes, mama. Look, I'm bulletproof. Nothing bad will ever happen to me." And when I go, he take off his Valentino's ring. He swear he won't need it anymore. But he was not scared. He just didn't want me to worry. Descansa en paz, mi hijo.
Among the membership of the Night City Devils Boxing Club, we had this saying: make your best friends among the fighters who knock you out cold. And it's true. Jackie's arm was a cannon. No one's ever hit me as hard I can still almost feel it. "12 rounds, buddy."
Me mandó Camporta. Lamenta no estar aquí. Todavía le quedan 4 años que
So has
cumplir.
4 years to
Me
serve.
pidió que
He asked
leyera
me
esto.
to read this.
Recuerdo cuando Jackie
I remember
se
when
nos
Jackie
unió.
first came to
Era un
us.
niño fuerte.
He was a tough kid.
Cuando decía que
When
iba
he
a hacer
said he would
algo,
do something, he
cumplía.
did it. He had
Tenía
honor. He would have made it
honor.
far.
Podría haber llegado lejos. Mis condolencias a la familia.
My
Que
condolences to the
descanse
family.
en paz.
May you rest in peace.
Anyone else?
I often think back to the first time me and Jack met. It all started when he put a heater to my head. Then some badges showed up and beat the shit out of us both. It's half my fault, half his. And we hightailed it out together. Half an hour later, well, we're eating dinner at Mama Wells. Turned out to have more in common than we thought. Principles. Jackie Wells. Best friend you could ask for. Loyal to a fault. Once he set his mind to something, he was ready to die to achieve it. He once told me, "Bro there, the one thing we can't do is be afraid of others." For his loved ones, he'd sacrifice his life without hesitation. But most importantly, Jackie loved life and had no fear. Heart on his sleeve, he didn't overthink things. He just went for it. Thought he was bulletproof. And that he'd become legend at the afterlife. And ultimately, he did what he set out to do. Shit in the shoes of some powerful people. And if he's watching, I bet just about now, he's flipping them all the bird. He always wanted more than he got out of life. Rest easy, Chew.
I would like to say a toast. Por mi hijo.
Thank you for your kind words, V. I'm glad you're here. It was a beautiful ofrenda we gave him. You know what? You're a good man. Jackie would want you to have these.
What is that?
Thank you. I'll take such good care of it.
Cuídate, V.
Talk to Victor. Talk to the Valentinos.
I'm gonna miss
Campos
him.
all torn up.
Already do.
Feels like he lost one of his own.
Wonder if Obia's torn up
Me
after
too,
you.
Cabron. Me too. Here's to Jackie. Not off to greener pastures.
Jackie Wells.
proud son of Haywood.
Well, I should mingle, Vic.
Sure. See you later, V.
Pour you another? For Jaquito?
I see the Valentinos haven't forgotten about Jackie.
Days like this, even the meanest motherfuckers pay their respects. Principles. Jackie lived by them. They's what kept him going.
Pour. For Jackie.
Amen, brother.
Talk to the bartender.
Hey, you! Have a drink with us, hmm? To Wells?
I think we might know each other.
Gustavo Horta.
V.
Yeah, I've heard about you. Well, heartfelt condolences, friend. From me, Campo, and all the Valentinos.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's have a drink.
All right, why not?
To Wells. May he rest in peace.
Good for now, thanks.
See? You gotta know when to stop.
Nah, give me a break. All right, let's go.
Alright, talk to Padre. He's upstairs. I'm drunk. I am so drunk. I've had like 5, 6 shots. I know I'm wasted. This is the dad?
You, here to say goodbye to one of your own? Padre?
I'm here to say goodbye to a good man.
Jackie, do you know him well?
I remember the day his mother brought him into this world. The day his father left. The day he took you into his home. Yes, V. I knew him quite well.
How are things on the street?
How are things in the streets?
This is not the place to conduct business. Have some respect.
So, Padre, you think Jackie's looking down upon us? From up there?
I believe he has met God, stood before him.
That's it.
I don't know if God left the meeting happy, but I'm pretty certain Jackie did.
I'm gonna move on.
Go with God.
That is a lackluster conversation there.